Okay, awkward. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down on my end. So we're back to the good old freaking computer microphone because I need to get a new one. So if you hear the fan running in the background, that's just because it's connected to the computer, and there's really nothing I can do about it right now. But I think you can hear me, so let's just hope it stays that way. So, hello everybody, this is pt.15 and welcome back to some more Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations Turnabout, Ablaze. In the previous episode, we had gotten enough information to put into Little Thief to look at the room during the fire. We've already investigated a little bit, but we need more information, so that's what we are going to get today. If you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me if you haven't already, and share with your friends so they can enjoy this for themselves. Let's get... sorry. Thanks again for drinking soda before we record. Let's get moving. We've already been through this. Can I just not get to that suitcase? Okay, I guess not. Let's talk to Kay. Yes? Ready for a review on the... shit. Alright. Well, objects outlined in yellow are things that are not present in our time, but were once in the past. Things outlined in a dotted line are things that exist now, but didn't exist in the past. I see. You can examine and interact with replicated people and objects as you normally do. You can even present evidence whenever you find an inconsistency. Oh, and be sure to point out the mistakes in the recreation with the evidence too. I think I remember now. Thank you for the refresher course, okay? If there's something you don't get about Little Thief, feel free to ask anytime, okay? Okay, well actually that was a good review. The investigation. I've inputted all the info we got from Gummy and the Ambassador Polino. With this recreation, you should be able to tell what changed because of the fire. Come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's try investigating this room one more time. Yes, let's. In order to find out what truly happened here in this room, we will need to gather more information from this room. It's time to take another look. Looks like it was quite the fire, huh? Yes, it appears that the flames spread fairly quickly to some other rooms as well. Yeah, but thanks to Gummy's info, I was able to recreate this room. Plus, the burnt stuff is still lying around, so you can check that as well. Stages of this room before and after the fire. I can probably obtain some new information by comparing the differences. Yes, that's what I'll do, and use any new information to complete my logic. Okay. Let's look at the desk again. It appears that this desk is largely unchanged from before the fire. Yeah, it just got a little burnt, that's all. It's a very fine desk. I'm sure that even now it's still usable. If it's that great, why don't you trade your desk with it? No. It was just a suggestion. You didn't have to get all monosyllabic on me, you know. So by this time, the Prima Deck statues had already been swapped, right? They must have been, as this one is covered in soot. What lousy timing! And just as the two countries were about to become friends again. It would have been better if I had stolen it. If I had stolen it. It would have been better if I had stolen it than for it to get caught up in that fire. Okay, I think I understand your sentiment. However, if you were to engage in theft, I can't look the other way. Right? Could you please stop stealing my lines? What do we have in logic? Connected fireplaces, renovations. I don't know if these two are connected somehow, but it's worth a shot. Nah, alright. Come on. Of course it's not responding. So how have you guys been? I've been doing just great. I have a rant to go on, but that'll be in the Fire Emblem video, not this one. Ugh. Soda is my friend. More specifically, root beer. I think I might get some food in between recordings. Yes, I know it's back up. Okay, so obviously those two are not connected. Let's talk to Gumshoe. Is there any detective? You took part in the initial Babel investigation, correct? Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir. That first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. First I tried the elevator, but I guess someone had the same idea because it was in use. In case of fire, use stairs, not the elevator. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I would have been burnt to a crisp. Hold it. Hold it. Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in case of fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator. Oh? Maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic? Detective, did you see the Yotogarasu that came into the Babalese embassy at all? I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, so... Sir. I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective. Aha! So we did have to talk to Gumshoe. The second fire broke out around the time the Yotogarasu was spotted in Alabast. It's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel, which caused some panic. Hold it! So no one was able to get a good look at this Yotogarasu that entered Babel. Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know? Still, it was enough to make people who received the calling card panic even more. A person in a long coat? Sounds like the exact same person I saw. The Yotogarasu that appeared in Alabast was proven just a fabrication, a shadow. In light of that fact, the autograph who appeared in Babel is also a suspect. You can't be serious! Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto, you. So the autograph who appeared, causing mass confusion, killing Mr. Cochin, then disappeared. I wish I had more to say on this, but nothing's really... I know the end result to the case, but nothing's really clicking in terms of stepwise, so I'm also in the dark as well. What you saw. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the autograph? I did, but, well, Sympathy is huge, sir. Got separated from the other staff members when I was with, and was lost for a while there. Hold it. You didn't even memorize the layout of the building. You were to guard, Detective. Ah, I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to King's rescue. Oh. Is that a fact? Sure it is. That's right, build yourself up, Gumshoe, so Edgeworth can knock you down. Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around in the hallways, the third floor hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed toward it right away. That's probably from when I found Mr. Coach's body. And you're happy because... why? Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could. You know, as fast as I could in this particular shape. I eat one too many cinnamon rolls. It was thanks to Gummy that Miss Sheena wasn't able to take me away. You covered for me until you got here, Miss Edgeworth. Oh, I see. So it can be useful once in a blue moon. Ha! Still, it's too bad that Agent Sheena got here before I did. I wonder what Agent Sheena was before you found her here. Well, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door. Agent Sheena mentioned something about chasing the Yacht Colosso herself earlier. Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yatagarasu. She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her. Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir? Oh, we've examined everything in this office, but there is one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Peleno about it. Ambassador Peleno, there is something I'd like to ask you about. Yes? About this office. It appears to me very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. Oh, that's right. You've also paid a visit to Alabas, to the Alabastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one. Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that. Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. This is even where the arch is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Maddie's room look like the ambassador's office. You mean for your handshake photo op with the German ninja? Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like
That worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right?
There's another odd expression of Babble's obsessively competitive spirit with Alabast, I take it.
Thank you, Ambassador.
This piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots.
Connect what dots? Well, anyway, I'm glad to be of some help.
I'm assuming that we have enough information to make a logic connection now, eh? Just gonna do a save state. Bilaterally symmetrical connected fireplaces.
There we are.
The Alabastion and Babbly's sides of the building are symmetrical to each other. As we know that to be a fact, then this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway. A secret passageway? In Alabast, the fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall. A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house. Wow, there was a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir.
What? This embassy holds that kind of secret?
There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Ambassador.
I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this. Agreed. My first thought is that likely the killer used the revolving fireplace. Okay, killer used the revolving fireplace. It looks just like another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So how do you turn it? How do you turn it again? An alabaster had to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace. Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it.
Hold it!
Ah! You scared me, sir! There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts. Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right? We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from the scene. What does this contradiction mean for us? I won't rest until I've inspected every suspicious-looking nook and cranny. What is missing from the fireplace? Let's look at the new profiles that we have. Wow, did I really miss that much? Oh, I didn't even do profiles for this case, I don't think. Well, let's start from the beginning. Kay Faraday, age 17, a young girl purporting to be the second Yatagarasu. She's on the trail of her father's killer. Byrne Faraday is deceased, father of Kay and an admirable prosecutor. He was killed 7 years ago by Callisto Yu. Callisto Yu, age 29, killed Kay's father 7 years ago, claimed to be the Yatagarasu and then made her escape. She was 32, homicide detective at the local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Shina, we have no idea what her age is. Ling's trusty secretary, she was investigating the room next to Kochin's office. Von Karma is 19, daughter of my mentor, Manfred von Karma, cooperating with Interpol in the smuggling case. Coleus Callias, age 37, ambassador of Babel who will do absolutely anything for the country's tourism industry. Manny Cochin, 31, now deceased, while secretary to the ambassador, was also leader of a smuggling ring, the case's victim. Shilong Lang is 27. He boasts he has the highest arrest rate in Interpol. He is after the smuggling ring. And, oh my gosh, wow, that is an age gap right there. 35 and 72. Kirkus Alba, 72, ambassador of Alabast, also retired army man, may explain why overly harsh on himself. Larry is 25, the man under the Steel Samurai says, sadly he's a friend from grade school. Tyrell Bad is 60, eagle-eyed homicide detective. His partner was killed 7 years ago. He's after Callisto U. Mask to Mask 2, age 29, opportunist, unrelated to the first to Ask the Mask, found in Alabast, real name, Kashimu. Ex-security lady, also known as Wendy Oldbag, the woman behind the pink princess mask. Yeah. Okay, and we're... Alright, what is missing? Got it. I didn't even remember we had that testimony. Is this supposed to somehow connect to any of the evidence I hold? Get that testimony out. Eureka! Master Peleno, you said that you burned some old files in this fireplace today, correct? Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually. Oh, okay, we're gonna need this episode soon. And after you did... did you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct? That's right, but why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face? I'm sorry, I admit I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it. Let's see. Huh? Where did all the ashes go? Ah, okay. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth? You don't really think that Ambassador Polino is lying, do you? No, there's no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. It's the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Okay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me. You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt files and sounds like we've got pretty much figured out. Sounds like we've pretty much figured everything out now, right? Well, it was nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us. Oh, I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, right? Oh, you mean that? Well, it's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know. There's really no need for you two to dance around the name of what I'm about to do. Logic. However, we are going to end off this episode. I'm sorry, I'm all out of whack. In the next episode of Miles Edgeworth Ace Attorney Investigations Turnabout Ablaze, we are going to go and either A, do some more logic, or B, check out the fireplace. Probably both. Until then, I will see you guys later.